It was a hot night in August. It's like, it was snowing. OJ the shooting. And shit, I'm in the world, biggest little city, see the girl with some big ass titties. Said how they has a dick. This bitch knew she was ready to get boosted in the city. Hit your first hook. When I stepped in the light, she looked at her shit. She cautious the person. Let me make sure you learn how to plan like somebody say something gangster, but taste of some real lesson. She spoke, she would do anything for me. That's no baloney. Baby, brought me bed, brought me pretty on the freeway, on the 80 in her head. She never sleep. 7 to 10, she has 5 sitting on some dab friends. Listen, wouldn't wanna miss this. I met this bitch the night before Christmas. And you made my hit this Christmas night. She let a nigga get by the Christmas lights. This bitch was tight, just my type. Belly back, ride a dick like a bike, hit a dick like a bike, quick late night hype. Them the kind of things that make my night. I stay ain't right without the A1, so I stay dipped in sauce and they come like they did. Like that nigga owe it like he did. Like Herman, nigga and Kenny did is crazy, yeah. Mommy on my road sack, I'm pimpin' and she knows that. Nigga with a hose that, but they never seen the 17s. Pushing S5, sitting on some dab and friends. Me and Black Jesus, we rivers of Adidas, Adidas, eating carnitas, Adidas, sneakers, just give me the Adidas, eat on teethers, never speechless, case to the level with a fan deal, prefix, then to the crew, put up the booger, in the stash, wise maneuvers, put up the crew without the MP, California hot boy, hot MP, walks to the fire and hiring, splat bars. I keep them aspiring, she's admiring the way I slide, the way I ride. Her boyfriend lying, she's never seen a sad attempt, and she is fine when in Dallas, she only sees me, European king, she only sees me, wood grain, she only sees me, champagne tree, she only sees me, happy color G, she only sees me, European king, she only sees me, wood grain, she only sees me, champagne tree, she only sees me, happy color G's. In the blink of an eye, you know your tiger can die. You're from the land of the 22445. Riddles and lies, and something we all despise. So you looked to the sky, son, and answered the why. We was just little tigers when we first tried. You chose the D game, and I chose the right. Our brains were the same, man. Our brains had to change, man. Cause if it didn't change, we stuck in the game, man. The game. I can't even have a family, love. Because of my cold Lord, driving my time insane. Trying to get paid off, yeah, yo, I wanna tell a shots to God. Because of my cold Lord, driving my time insane. Check it, I feel your pain. 174, I mean, July, the 4th, I was torn, dope things checks, the news flex, and kill tech. Before I had the jet, I told the Lord, I made breath. He said, check it out again, I'm killing the world. My woman in the night, I got my ring in the world. Hell, I'm all the nothing. And then I call her my girl. Man, my mama looks at me like I'm not her girl. I go to sleep every night, the body of my mind, man. It's husband and I, you should have seen I was dying. The fears for you. Yo, you always knew that I'ma keep it selling. Yo, how can I do that? It shouldn't have been this. Ever since I was 7, I said, nigga, G, I'm going to heaven. For the game, I can't even have a family, dog. Feels of a cold Lord, driving my tires insane. It's coming at me, dog. Trying to get paid, dog. Yeah, yo, out of it came. I want to tell a shice to God. Feel of a cold Lord, driving my tires insane.
The Los Angeles Coliseum, a place traveler calls home and the crowd loves to fight on when supporting the USC Trojans. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the USC Trojans. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Nittany Lions will put toe to leather and we'll get started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the USC Trojans offense will have the first possession of the game. And there's a man who believes he is always open. He carries that swag and that aura of a big-time playmaker, guys.
He's got to catch the football. If you're the quarterback coming into this one, you are looking for this guy early, and David, you're looking for him often.
And this offense better find ways to feature him. Find him, like you said, Jesse, early, often, deep, shallow. Get this man the football.
You know, I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered up.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. The give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
So already a challenge on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 9. Fires into traffic, intercepted. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
What a play by the defense, coming out early in the game on the very first drive and setting the tone. Not just forcing a 3-and-out, not just forcing a punt. How about creating a turnover and taking it to the house? Pick 6.
On to attempt the try. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there after the pick 6. On the run from inside, and he loses the ball deep in his own end. Kicking team's got it.
You just can't have that happen if you're on the return team. You know if you lose the football now, you're giving the other offense the ball back deep in your own end. Simply can't happen.
Looking to throw, it's Aller. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Safe completion on the screen. Touchdown, Penn State! Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive.
Penn State 14, USC 0.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Love the play by the defense. They just did a good job understanding where the running back was on that play. After the catch, they're able to make the tackle right away, and now they've set up 3rd down.
Looking downfield, it's Moss. He's got his man. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Trojans will punt it away on 4th down. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. And, David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're...
All kinds of running room. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
That is a highly efficient way to move the chains, and now they are threatening inside the 40. They'll try the run. Across the 25, he's got room. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. That's caught. It's Singleton. You want to talk about building a drive around a guy. First on the ground and now using him in the passing game.
And you get so much bang for your buck because you can split him out wide. You can fake it to him and throw it. This is a guy that really stretches the field and makes you decide how you want to defend him. A linebacker, a safety, whatever it is, it's usually not good enough when he's receiving the ball in the backfield.
How many first downs is that, guys? On this drive alone, this defense has got to find a way to get off the field. They're playing way too many snaps.
He'll pull it on the read. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options. He's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that second.
Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Quarterback on the keeper. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decision.
He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
Yeah, I love the little play-action fake. It's, you get inside the 5, you're thinking run as a defense, come up, be physical, and they slip those guys right behind you, throw it over the top of you. Man, those are tough to defend. Nice little play-action by this offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown, and it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Now after the short completion, it's 2nd down. To the air, it's Moss. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. Just having these dudes bounce off of him like popcorn. And the Trojans come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, he hauls that pass in. Big play for the offense. The Trojans have had such a history at this receiver position, right? We go back to Mike Williams, Keyshawn Johnson, Juju, and then Jordan Addison. There's always a playmaker on the perimeter of the field for the quarterback to take advantage of. And they've got to keep feeding this guy the football. He is dangerous.
The Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Branch. Running toward the tape. Touchdown, Southern Cal. And what Once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Lining up for the PAT. And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Tennessee is on top, but it's not like Peyton Manning or T. Martin are playing quarterback today, which is why they can't pull away. They're up by 7 over Florida. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The offense set for a first down play. Handoff to the single running back. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21.
And these defensive tackles just eat people. They swallow human beings when you get near them. They're so big, so strong. When those guys, those running backs come in, they just need a mitt. They put one mitt on a running back, and he usually falls to the ground just because of their sheer mass and strength.
They're bringing, and the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. And maybe this guy was hoping somebody would bail him out, like a tuck rule or something.
Not going to be so lucky this time around. Give the defense credit. This pass rush is serious. It's real. And this quarterback is now going to have to play with a clock in his head that's going up just a little bit quicker. He's got to do a better job understanding when to get rid of it.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Needs to get it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Pocket starts to collapse. And the pressure is going to get to him, and down he goes, and that's how the first quarter will end. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. They'll line up for the field goal try as we start the second quarter. From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle.
Winning the turnover battle is so important. You got to make these turnovers convert into points. They get the fumble recovery. Yeah, they didn't get a touchdown, but they're still able to get a field goal and put 3 points up on it.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They coughed it up on that last drive, but the defense really bailed them out, holding him to a field goal, Jesse.
Yeah, and I think the offense kind of got away from their identity a little bit on that last drive, David. They got to kind of get back to doing what they do.
Yeah, and hold on to the football. I mean, defense just did their job. Stopped them, held them to a field goal, limited the damage. Now it's time for the offense to get the momentum going again.
And that's why for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers.
Man, they have got a weapon in this offense right there at running back. This dude is tremendous. And you think about Franco Harris, you think about Kajana Carter, Curtis Enos, Saquon Barkley, time and time again, Penn State running backs wearing defenses down. This guy is a problem, and this defense better find a way to slow him down.
Back to throw, it's Aller. Rifles it down the middle. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. The receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Leaves it with the running back. Powers through the defender. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a first down. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains.
Yeah, and way to be creative, way to get the ball in the perimeter really quickly, get some speed outside. All you got to do is secure that edge, and you're just trying to get that first down. Nice job, nice play call by the offense.
And the Nittany Lions will snap it on 1st and 10. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. To the ground with the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
This offensive line better figure out a plan for this D tackler. He is tough to block with one guy. You might want to start double teaming him. He's going to be a problem moving forward. You saw all of his ability on that last play.
He's looking to throw. Got a man. It's Allen. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. You know, sometimes even a short gain like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that, take a shot down the field, and don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
To the air, it's Aller. Immediately fires to the middle. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. They just keep throwing him the ball, this time on the slant.
No doubt, and you've seen it with the slant. You've seen other routes. Every route he's running, he's good. He seems to be open, so I'm going to continue to pick at this matchup every chance I get.
To the air on first down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. On second down, just keeps firing. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
You got to love the aggressive nature this defense is playing with right now, and you're seeing the athletes and the dudes they've got up front. A sack on the last play. They hit the quarterback on this last one. Now third down, you know they're going to be pinning their ears back.
On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Finds his man. It's Singleton. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. Between the uprights, it's good. And that lead grows even bigger.
Penn State, 24, USC, 10.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away.
Set to kick off.
And here's the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best players and get them the football on this drive. You're down in the game. There's obviously a lot of football.
He's got it downfield for a huge gain. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Moss. Got his man quickly. There to make the tackle, but the big blow is good enough to give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on first down. Catch in the middle, it's 4. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Well, when you're running the drag route against man coverage like that, as a quarterback, you got to put the ball out in front of your target. When you do that, you give the guy a chance to then advance the football up the field, pick up a first down like they did right there.
A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. The play action fake. Throws to the tight end. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line. And he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. The sure hands, it's Richardson. They stop him just a length or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Quarterback wants to throw on second down. Finds his back in the middle. He stopped quickly, but not before he has enough for the first down. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. And the quarterback just couldn't bring himself to pull the trigger and get rid of the ball, and they knock it free.
So let's give the secondary tons of credit, right, Reese? They were doing an outstanding job in the back end, in coverage, not allowing any receivers open, and that's why the QB had to keep holding it and keep holding it. That allowed the pass rush to get to him, and that created the turnover.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He uncorks a bullet to the... Fires into a world of traffic, and it's picked off. And he will be run out of bounds on the return, so the damage is limited as we wrap up the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, we've been looking forward to this one all week. A fun start to things in L.A. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. And with that, let's send it back to our men inside the world-famous LA Coliseum.
All lined up and ready to go for a great second half ahead. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. As they get ready to start this third quarter, think how big the lead might be if they'd taken care of the ball.
Well, the game might be over, Reese, but if you're on defense right now, you've gotten a couple turnovers early, and you're saying, okay, we're going to need to keep this up. We got to stay aggressive for us to have a chance to win this game, but we believe we can do it.
Yeah, you've already done it, so of course you're going to believe it. Keep playing fast, keep playing physical, and then tell your offense, hey, we need a little help over here. Can you help us out and put some points on the board?
Grab behind the line. It's Singleton. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
You know, this linebacker is a special player because not only is he good making tackles in the open field, this guy can cover. And you saw a great example of it with that running back.
Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. To the air, it's Aller. Fires to the wideout. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? The Nittany Lions will call on their punt team.
That is a good omen for this defense. They were getting lit up in the first half. They knew something had to change. So to set the tone like this early on their opening drive of the third quarter and get a stop on third, that should really help their confidence.
This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. First down for this offense. From the gun. Give on the inside.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physical. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run.
They get him down after he makes a catch.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. On 3rd and short, the power run here. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. And the Trojans will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll aim it toward the sideline to try to make it tough on the return team. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot. You got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
That linebacker saw the express lane right to the ball carrier.
And a great job on the defensive line, getting some push, making them use their resources on him. Linebacker comes free, boom, and making the backfield for a tackle for a loss.
Back to throw, it's Aller. Unloads to the wideout. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
I think it's really hard as a quarterback to know when to put a touch on the ball, when to throw that thing as hard as you possibly can. And right there, I don't think he needed to throw it that hard. I think he could have softened that up a little bit because he had a chance to hit the guy deep for a big play.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He gets a block. Oh, he left him grabbing. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Offense getting set for 1st down. Out of the gun, the inside give. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on 1st down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good 2nd down.
The pull and throw off the RPO. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a 1st down. They saw that blitz coming, and the way to get out of it is find the tight end.
Yeah, how quick did he see that, too? Sees the blitz, understands this is a matchup where I got my big tight end, the big fella I trust. I'm going to find that matchup, get him the football for the 1st down.
Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. Back to throw, it's Moss. Gets it out quickly. At the 20, he's got space. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the 1st down before they finally get him on the ground. Using the quick game. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can...
Touchdown, Trojans! And here they come, almost all the way back.
You get down here on this part of the field and the field shrinks so much, you play so aggressive and you're playing all eyeballs on the run and a nice sleight of hand by the offense. Bring out the play action. He hits his guy right behind where the guys are supposed to be. They come up and play the run, out of position, touchdown for the offense.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Fresno State is down, but they are not out of it. Not there inside Bulldog Stadium, one of the more enjoyable places to watch a game in all of college football. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Washington State. For now, it's back to you fellows, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. At the 40, there he goes. Got a lot of running room. He's at the 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Penn State.
Man, this guy is such a weapon because he's so dangerous if he gets into the 2nd level. Great vision, and then David shows you the speed.
Just straight wheels, erasing angles. A lot of times when you're chasing guys that are so fast like this, you're like, I got him. No, I do not. What a big, long touchdown run. Pad those stats, young fella.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. They're lining up to boot it away. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Everybody and their brother showing blitz. Caught over the middle. It's 4. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Offense gets set for second down. He'll keep it himself. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. We talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going?
Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And defensive backs, you think, don't have good hands. The big fella shows it. How about that defensive back going up and getting the interception? Nice job breaking on the football. You say that's why you play defense, because you don't have hands? Yeah, I think they're different.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Man, that last drive, if you want to call it that, was efficient. One big run for a score, David. See if they can do it again.
Yeah, and I find it hard-pressed they're not going to give it right back to him. You break that long of a run, get a touchdown, Jesse, I'm assuming he's going to touch it again.
You're absolutely right, David. Everybody in this stadium, I think, is expecting him to get it again, too. Big-time players make big plays in big games. Let's see what he can do here.
That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on second and short. Right back to him. Hits the accelerator to the right. The 30, the 20, inside the 10. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that, and he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown run.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with a long run for the touchdown. The kickoff team on the field as they'll send this one away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of the defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
With the catch, it's 4. And as they get into the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. Second down coming up. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up.
USC 17.
One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. We'll start the quarter offense, about to snap it on second down. To the air, it's Moss. Unloads to the right. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? The Trojans want to pick up the tempo.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
This Nittany Lion defense has just been suffocating. The front seven has been dominant. Guys like Jack Ham would be proud.
Yeah, just big, physical, just owning the guys up front. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. The Penn State D-line just dominating this football.
And with that one, he's now over 3 bills for the game.
And there's 2 reasons why, Reese. He's made good decisions, and he's been accurate throwing the football all game long.
And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. Power football with the run. And he'll take it in. Touchdown, Trojans. Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. It didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the ball pops out. Oh, inviting disaster. Bounced right back to them.
Wow, they narrowly avoid disaster there. They fumble the kick return, and if that goes to the other team, all the momentum is no longer with them. So a nice job being able to pounce back on that. The head coach breathing a huge sigh of relief.
He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Scanning the field, it's Allard. They've got the screen set up. Lowers those pads. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down.
I think most offenses around the country in a situation like this with the lead late would be trying to run the football, right, or throw it short and try to bleed the clock. But this offense, man, it's still pedal to the metal. They're looking for chunk play opportunities.
They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. He's looking to throw. Keeps it going. He's going to take off. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
From the gun on 3rd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Allen. And they stop him just short of the stick. It'll bring up a decision on 4th down.
I know that was 3rd down, and I know the quarterback's trying to be careful. You don't want to be too greedy, but he had guys open downfield. I think if he had been a little bit more patient and been a little bit more willing to let the play develop, I think he could have converted that with a throw vertically down the field. Instead, he got lazy, checked it down to his running back, and now they're setting up 4th down.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. The option look. He'll pitch it. Still running at the 40. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. If they can pick up a yard here on second down, that might put this one in the books. They'll give it to the back. No, he just flat ran over it. Tackled after picking up the first down.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
He'll do it himself. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And that option game can be tricky, right? But nice job by the defense playing assignment football. And watch the linebacker, you can tell. Locked in on the quarterback, chases him down, gets to him, and not only gets to him, doesn't let him break a tackle, gets him on the ground.
Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver. Into the house. Touchdown, Penn State! That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the fourth quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
Yeah, salt into wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and get me another touchdown.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Tennessee looks like a bunch of world beaters right now, marching all over the field like Smokey in the pregame. They're up by 18 over Florida. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Got some room to run. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! How about that D coming up with a play like that? With that, they are closing in on bowl eligibility, but with this big lead and a 6-0 start, much bigger dreams for this squad. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks. Get it and take it back to the house.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you've got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward.
Well, and here's the problem offensively, because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10.
There's a reason third down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at third down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
It's now second down after the short completion. Dropping back, it's Moss. Throws to the wideout. Reacted well to the tip and just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And it's his fourth interception of the night. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
The number one objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. With this big cushion they're working with, Jesse, they're ready to send these fans toward the exits.
And you know the coaching staff has got to be so happy with how this offense has been able to come out here on the road, fight the crowd noise, and execute at such a high level, Dave.
Yeah, just dominate the football game. And now, listen, it's mode where I can run the football, run out the clock, watch this game go to zeros and get the dub.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. He'll pull it on the read. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. The Nittany Lions moving quickly to the line. Out of the shotgun on third down. Going to take a shot at this DB. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield.
And the defense gets the big third down stop, creates some momentum. Hey, I don't know if they're going to go for it on fourth down, but the defense is continuing to fight, continuing to hustle, continue to fly around. Like, these are positive signs from a group that you know needs to continue to grow, needs to continue to build, needs to continue to get better.
The back goes in motion. On fourth down, looking to pass. Fires and picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Reese, I know you're a little bit of a front runner, so you probably would quit. You'd probably sub yourself out and take yourself out of the game. But I like that they're continuing to fight. Keep fighting. You never know what's going to happen. Actually, you know what? I know you're not going to win, but it doesn't matter. Keep fighting to the very end.
Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. On the run, it's Moss. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. And after this play, the cake will be baked. On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Falls incomplete. They fought to the final whistle, but that's going to do it. We're at the midway point of the season, and after the showing they delivered today, this team is firing on all cylinders through week 7.
We've been talking a lot about this team, but you want to be remembered in the month of November. The most important part and the meat of this schedule now is coming up. If you play well throughout the second half of the year, we're talking college football playoff potentially, David.
Yeah, but you got to start somewhere, right? And I like that they started strong, made it to week 7 now. Yes, the rivalries are coming up and more important games are coming up, but you did what you needed to do to start the season. Now just keep that mindset and keep grinding.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
I'm a fast car trying to blow a weed with the other barrels. We high fashion with the tailor-made like just a barrel. Go with that kamikaze, keep it rocky, others freeze. My homies like to sell the power from the leaves. I spit it heavily, all I eat the whole weed. From a computer, I be knocking BDs overseas. I like the cakes and cookies, a loud mouth cookie. I remember Michael Jordan, yo, we be close to me. I'll be back. Granddaddy's all I'm really blow, telling the hold up, fella at me. You can ask my foolish phone the day I die, so getting hot. I be way too fly, nothing like the million night. How I make this life open like receivers from the phone and the fever. No one see it's just a switch when we rollin' for Wheeler. These hoes rollin' the leader at my leisure, rolling too much through the snow. You know I'm rolling like two million brains and things that certain players say magnificent. When we get together, we more liver than the parliament. Do it and then we kick it with cursing when I lose the bet. My bookie love it when I lose, but he hate when I collect. I go for full quotas, like the Dodger rollers. You see the pages in the scripture from the Ayatollah. The vision clearer than the scope on a sniper's rifle. I'll be back. They say I'm low down, no class, close down, roll past hotter than ever. Yet I'm still out for the coke cat, get it together. Sitting tough, let the dough stack more than the play. Your behavior can get a whole slap, no slam in your grill. Still ain't with the program. Tell these hoes that they can never get the post that. So sad, bitch, good riddance to the whole track. Due to the fact that you a fag, it's another fact. Leather jacket, got the Daryl mask, pouring 88 right around. In my food, no one pushing back. Blow the candle in your cake to let you know we at the party. And I was smoking weed with a dirty martini. The car that I got, they all baby like a genie. You can tell that I'm a fool from the second that you see me with the dollars and the revenues. Mixing with the cashews, like the sport, the new shoes. I was never feeling y'all. I ain't convinced that you feel it all. I was brought up to not get caught up in the pillow talk, still a boss. They seen them choose up on a birthday. Mac say EQ, stand for earthquake, shake them up. I don't take them down when I break a slut. They said no, choose these fools, suckers hating us. I never know you can hate the game. We gotta say it bang. Us players recognize every day. Yeah, you understand? San Francisco in this motherfucking bag. Hey, here, you know, say they don't rep Cali, they rep the Bay. I ain't rep the Bay, I rep San Francisco, you know. In my system, made his life outstanding. Felt like I'm on another planet. I don't plan on landing. My Audemars is maxed out. Ice cream, soft serve, spill, sweet, drink two, shake off, sir. My swag belong on the shore bus. I'm smoking out in my tour bus. I'm chasing after that more money, and I don't take no shortcuts. Money has to be hit. I don't know, but I'm roll enough to see that ice cream tail like ain't got down. A sip and a double cup. Bitch, I'm going up. Introduce you to the fast life, but I'm slow as fuck. Man, she take a sip. After that, she open up. Living like a rock star. I never been sober, bruh. Smoking, I'm rolling. I'm smoking, I'm rolling. I'm smoking, I'm rolling. The guy we want right here. This is the franchise right here, folks. Number one player at Ohio State. Thank God for the man who put it in my mouth. It's got me singing melodies I never thought I would. I'm feeling sorry for the homies who be smoking. Down, bring it down for a man like I'm gonna find me a woman that's I'ma keep smoking till I reach my or till I'm still get my body feels big. Headed down to the dungeon, one brand new if they got some more. And if they don't, then I'ma have to settle some more. Better just take over, cause right on after I'm a bit to go. Continue on my mission, with a young, but I'm moving slow. Let's get high, let's get high. Let's get high, get your life, let's get high. Let's go. Number 3 player in the class, number 1 QB or athlete, whatever they call him. Time in the projects, yo. I watched my Uncle Craig put D's on the 6th floor. I watched it on one day, so he bought me a gold chain. Shot crack and watched colors, so I soaked up game. Drove the Impala on his lap, that was my role model. Used to let me kill the corner of his 40-ounce bottle. On the weekend, him and my pops flashed the vet. To one weekend, my uncle got stabbed to death. He got murdered by a fiend, my pops ain't like that. He was from Nutty Block, they used to call him Maniac. Crazy ass nigga with a Black Panther sack. Killing nigga, cross him out on his Compton hat. When I got older, I would understand that it's blood in, blood out, and ain't no turning back. Few summers went by and we moved across the tracks. 13, that's when I had my first. Smoking on that chronic, drinking Start a jacket on the block. Used to build model cars and make the motherfuckers high. Mom's bang to for crib. She was known for selling rocks. Let me collect the 40-ounce bottles in the dope spot. Bought my first Converse. Thought I couldn't be stopped. When I creased up my khakis and threw on my Ronnie lot. Used to think that I was hard, so I stole my brother's clock. And that's the day my life changed. Cause that night he got shot. Killed by another crip over his Rolex watch. I got high for 3 years off that chronic from the dock. I was drinking 40 ounces a lot. And every liquor store in Compton sold out the day easy drop. I start banging red laces in my Audi dive. Drinking out a brown paper bag on my first drive-by. I was a menace to society, but I never left fingerprints on my smoking on that chronic, drinking English. Silence on my dead homie, some blood, some crib. This is life. Stop watching that Poison of Hood shit. You see this red rag hanging out of my jeans. I went to 20 funerals by the age of 19. Then I went to college. Basketball was my dream. Quit the team because I'd rather shoot rock with the fiends. Wanted to be freeway Ricky. He showed me how to turn a stolen 5.0 into a brick. Bought a Cadillac. Thought I was rich. Banging DJ Quick on Crit Show. Got jacked for my shit. Took a long chronic hit. And thought about the time when I was 12 years old and I emptied my first clip. Hit my first switch. Same night, fucked my first bitch. Thought I was dreaming till I pinched the tits. She caught a straight bullet riding shotgun in my shit. So I got a name tatted in. Smoking on that chronic, drinking English. Silence on my English. Don't crash, burn.